Prince Farad. For what do I owe the pleasure this morning?
I thought you'd like to know that our digging crew is on schedule to reach the target layer tomorrow.
Good to hear, Farad. You're playing an instrumental role in the rebirth of Project Guardian.
Speaking of contributions, I'm still waiting on yours. I'm only a patient man when it comes to my mining operations.
You'll get your money. I want an update every half hour from this point on. Goodbye, Farad.
Excuse me. You haven't by chance seen a man with a red balloon around here, have you? Okay, thanks. Excuse me.
Great. I knew this was a bad idea.
Howdy, partner. Lesson number 1. Never trust anyone. Hank Marshall, field recruiter, OSS.
Oh, Will Phoenix, nice to meet you.
It's nice to finally meet you too, Will. Let's walk and talk.
It was easy getting the approval for your evaluation. Probably had to do with your father. He was a legend at the OSS.
Yeah, well, it'd be a lot nicer if he was more of a living legend.
Oh, speaking of which, can I get you to sign this?
Sure.
Thanks. Just have it say, "To my dearest friend Hank, thanks for your courage under fire, your eternal wisdom, and the charisma you've added to my life. Love..." No, it's too soon for love. "Most warmly, Will Phoenix." Yep, that's perfect.
Here you go.
Thanks. I like to keep little mementos from all my recruits. I'm banking on the fact that one of these days you guys are going to get famous and I'm going to have myself a very lucrative autograph. And that, my friend, is what I like to refer to as the Hank Marshall 401k plan.
Okay, so what's my first mission?
You're looking at it.
Security duty?
But we can't be risking our lives every single day. I'm going to get a bite to eat from a snack bar. BRB?
Chance you guys are just here for the tour? You enjoying your snack, Hank?
I've had better.
Yeah?
Kinda greasy.
I don't care. We've got robots.
Right. Good call. Hey, Tin Man. Didn't your mommy and daddy teach you not to steal? Or were they both laptops who were never home?
Hi, you have reached Hank Marshall's Waste Removal Services, where we're number 1 in getting rid of your number 2. And don't forget to leave a message if you're having a crappy day. Thanks for calling Hank.
Hey, sorry. I was watching the press conference at the office. They had donuts. What's left of this one?
Shockingly, no.
So get this. Indigo diamonds, like the ones stolen from the museum, are predominantly found upstate near the Appalachians. The museum diamond was on loan from a mining company called the Gorman Group. I left Gorman a message this morning. If I were a betting man, I'd say whoever stole the diamond probably did so as a last resort. I want to know who Gorman spoke to about the diamond before loaning it to the museum. Hopefully those records aren't restricted.
So where are we headed now?
Let's head over to the public library and find out everyone who's been conducting mining operations near the Appalachians.
Did you say public library?
Yeah, why?
I think I've got us covered.
I don't think I like the sound of this.
Excuse me. Hello? Back there. Excuse me.
Sorry, buddy. We're closed. You'll have to come back tomorrow. Will?
Hello, Claudia.
What are you doing here?
It's lovely to see you, too. Believe it or not, I'm working for the government.
Oh, FBI, CIA. What?
Actually, the OSS.
I thought you hated the OSS.
Well, who says I like them now? I mean, it's a paycheck.
I can clearly understand that.
So how you been?
Fine.
What's it been like, 4 or 5 years? I gotta say, Claudia, you still look... Wow.
Oh, okay. I think what Will's trying to say here is you're sexy. Nice, good, milky skin. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's into you. I mean, I'm into you and I just met you. But if I were 5 years younger, I'd probably make a pass at you myself. But I'm not. And
All right,
you're not...
I'm gonna cut you off right there, Hound.
Look, guys, I have a lot of work to do.
I promise we'll let you get back to that. But first you gotta help us out.
What do you want, Will?
I want a name, Claudia. We'll need to know everyone who's digging up even a spoonful of dirt in this state in order to find it.
What's shaking, Farad?
I've been thinking. In light of recent events, maybe we should renegotiate our deal.
Isn't a right-hand position to the leader of the New World Order worth anything these days?
Your currency has devalued after that museum stunt you pulled.
What's it gonna take to get this done?
10 million.
Project Guardian doesn't have those kinds of resources. Nowhere close.
Well, they've got enough to pay for your little ice fort and mechanical toys. 10 million, or I find another buyer.
So how long have you been with the OSS? Like 30 minutes?
Sorry, that's classified, Claudia.
That's really classified. Well, don't you worry, man. Hank Marshall always gets his man.
So what name were you looking for?
It's not so much a name as it is a thing.
What's up with this guy?
Here's the thing. We're looking for something called an indigo diamond. It's similar to the one that was stolen from the...
yesterday from the Metropolitan Museum?
That's right. How'd you know about that?
I don't know if you noticed, but I work in a library.
Point taken. What we know is a lot of these diamonds are found upstate in the Appalachians. Whoever's doing their digging up there must have a...
A permit.
Exactly.
I'll pull up all the mining permits outside the city limits. What?
You ever think about me?
No.
Found something?
Yeah, several companies. AF Builders, the Gorman Group, CK Construction. Now the Gorman Group, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, they own the diamond that was on display at the museum. We're really looking for people more interested in stealing the diamond. Excuse me. Hank Marshall.
What about CK Construction? They seem to control a huge portion of the mining in the area. Could be a power grab.
Yeah, but to risk acquiring it illegally?
Yeah, how do giant robots fit into this equation?
I think they were built by some mad scientist whack job named Dr. Moon. He's trying to turn diamonds into weapons.
Dr. Moon?
I know.
Ahmed Farad, AF Builders. That's our guy. Gorman just returned my call. He said Farad made a series of unsolicited offers last week for the diamond. When Gorman said no, the negotiations turned, shall we say, hostile?
I have Farad's permit right here.
Print it.
Not so fast. I'll help you get the diamond if I get to keep it when we're done.
It's a $5 million diamond.
I don't want it for the money. I need it for the press. That thing's my ticket out of this place.
Fine.
Okay.
but I don't like this. I'll just have a Coke.
And for you, miss?
I'll do the house salad and water.
Okay.
Which of the pies would you recommend? Gyno?
It's Gino. And the apple.
I'll have that. So, how did you two guys meet?
We met at freshman orientation at college. Turns out he was a senior.
Well played, sir. I think I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll have that.
Still drink Coke over coffee?
Why fix it if it ain't broke?
I could have said that about us. So you've been checking me out online, huh?
What are you talking about?
How else would you know I worked in a library?
Hello? Spy?
Right.
Why did you move all the way to New York just to work in some library?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Embarrassing? Let me tell you about embarrassing. I came all the way to New York looking for a guy with a red balloon.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. There was a guy. But that didn't work out.
So what you're saying is that you're single.
Single and unavailable.
That's my favorite kind.
But what about you? Globetrotting, risking your life? What is it you're looking for?
Be the first to know when I find it.
That's our stop.
You guys have gotta try this apple pie. Oh. More for me.
Why did you move all the way to New York just to work in some library?
There was a guy, but that didn't work out.